Did you ever find yourself in need of more user roles than just admins, instructors, and learners? Well, ask and you shall receive. We heard your call about additional user roles with custom permissions. Yep, you heard well. Now you can determine exactly what each user can have access to. LearnWorlds now empowers school owners with complex organizational structures or different business models. So, without further ado, let me jump straight into a LearnWorlds dashboard so we can take a closer look at this new amazing feature. Okay, so from your admin dashboard, navigate over to your users. And from here, you'll find all users, admins, instructors, reporters, affiliates, and the new addition, the user roles. So let's click on the user roles. From here, straight away, you'll find three options, the overview and the compare tab, and the option to create a new role from here. Now on the overview tab, you'll find three different role categories, from administrative roles to instructional roles and reporting roles. The administrative level grants full access to all or some areas of the platform. The instructional level grants access to specific areas of the platform, but does limit the display data only to those related to the selected courses. While the reporting level grants access to specific areas of the platform, but again does limit the display data only to those related to the selected user segments and courses. Now, for each category, we have created easy-to-use roles for you. Those cannot be deleted, but as you can see from here, you can edit them. You can create a new role based on this. You can compare, preview, and reset to original. So let's take a closer look and see exactly what these roles are. So under administrative, we have the main LearnWorlds Grant System Admin with full access to the system. You can also have a developer role that will allow your own devs to build your website, add custom code, set the API, integrations, and webhooks without accessing the course contents, pricing, and general settings. The website designer can have the tools needed to build your school without accessing the course contents, pricing, and general settings. The mobile manager can access any settings related to the mobile app. Marketers can be users that you need to manage marketing and sales strategies such as coupons, plan promotions, bundles, affiliates, leads, sales, analytics, and so on. You may also have a customer support role that will allow your support team to quickly resolve any issues by viewing what your customers see and even logging in as the user. So here, if you click on Edit User, and the same goes with all user roles really, you can see and even change the permissions on this user. So as you can see, support users by default mainly have access to user management and the report center. But of course, you can change that and customize it to your needs. So if you make any changes, make sure you click on Update Role or Cancel, and you can even reset the permissions to their initial state. So let me close this off and let's move over to the next role, which is the Financial Manager. The Financial Manager is a person that will take care of any sales, subscriptions, invoice settings, and financial settings. So make sure you grant them access to view users and sales analytics. The Affiliate Manager may be required if you run your own partnership program. This way, anything affiliate related will be managed by one person. So these were mainly the admin related roles. Now let's move over to the instructional roles. So here you'll get the course creators, where you can upgrade an instructor to a course creator and grant them special permissions to create, manage, and publish a course. You can enable instructors to manage courses assigned to them without being able to create a new course, and also enable assistant instructors to review assignments and grade the courses assigned to them. The last category is the reporting roles. On this section, you'll find the segment manager that will review the progress, manage gradebooks and certificates of the users from a specific segment assigned to them. And finally, we have the segment reporter that again can be someone who will review the progress of the users from a specific segment assigned to them. So as mentioned, these are merely some options that we have laid out for you. They are customizable, but most important thing is that you can actually even create your very own custom user role. So according to the user role that you want to add, click on Create Reporting User, Instructional User, or even Administrative Role. You may even click on Create a New Role to start from scratch. So let's do that and see the steps needed. First thing, give your new role a title. Let's name this HR Manager. You may even add a little description explaining the access type and also select the role of the user from here and start building it from the permissions. Or you can leave it to admin and just go straight to permissions. Now keep in mind that by default, school admins have access to almost everything, hence all it's checked over here. But of course this can change. Simply remove any unnecessary permissions you don't wish to offer. Now keep in mind that an HR manager would not typically need access to courses, so you can disable that, nor the site builder or the marketing and the mobile app. They will, however, need access to school users, reports, and some of the school settings such as community settings. So once you have reviewed the permissions very carefully, make sure to click on Create Role. And voila, your new role is created and you can find it right here. Now let's move over to the next tab, which is the Compare tab. So here you'll find a concentrated table with all the different user roles at the top and the variety of the permissions right here. It offers you a quick view of what each user can access. So this was the first part of identifying and creating the user role. Now let's actually put them in use. So go over to all your users once more. Now from here, you'll notice some icons right next to the users' names. These are merely here to illustrate the different user types. So for instance, the main LearnWorlds school admin can only be one and will have the LearnWorlds icon right next to them. Any other administrative roles will have a gear icon, such as this one. Instructional roles will have a graduation cap, reporting roles will have a notebook, and affiliates will have a bullhorn icon. To change or assign a role to a user, all you need to do is select the user and go over to Update User. So let's set this user to be an HR manager that we just created. So click right here and select the role, just like that, and then click on Update. So that's one way of doing that. The other way would be to do it from the beginning when you're actually adding the user. And finally, as shown in the beginning, the different users can now be managed from the users menu to the left. So once more, here you have all users, admins, instructors, reporters, and affiliates. So let's take a minute to look at the instructors and the reporters. So if you click on the instructor, and let's go ahead and click on Update User, you will see that from here, you can actually find and assign the courses to them and also set up the revenue share and percentage. And similarly, you can go over to reporters and assign a user segment to them. So again, click on the reporter, go over to Update User, and you can select the segment from here and even the course that's assigned to them from here as well. Now, allow me to go back to the user roles one. And this time I actually wanted to take a look at the preview option. So let's go over to the mobile manager and click on preview. Now, as you can see, the admin dashboard now changes and adapts according to the user's permissions. In this case, a mobile manager is set to only manage the school's mobile app configurations. Hence, these are the only options for this user role. As soon as you're ready, simply go down here and click on Stop the Role Preview. That was easy, right? Now finally, as admins, there's also another option you have. So let me go over to all users once more. So as an admin, you can also select the Login as the User option. With this option, you'll be able to log in as a learner, as a user with instructional level, or a user with a reporting level. Keep in mind that this is crucial for troubleshooting and supporting. And this way, you can log in as a specific user, see the data that the user sees, and perform all actions as if they were performed by that user. So logging in as a specific user means that you have access to all non-private parts of their account. And again, keep in mind that any actions you'll take will have permanent effect as if the actual user took them. So let's go over to a user and explore that option. So click on Login as the user. Now, before proceeding, you should communicate this intention with the user and confirm that the user is aware and consents to this option. So click on Confirm and log in as the user. And here's what you see if you log in as that user. So once you're ready to exit, simply click on Log Out from this user and proceed. Now, if you visit your settings over here and under Notification Emails and Admin Settings, you'll see that we have added another checkbox relating to that. You can find it right here, and if enabled, the admin will be notified every time a user impersonates another user. So now you can actually send an email to your users when someone is using the Login as this user functionality to log into their account. No matter how complex and elaborate your academy structure is, the new LearnWorlds user roles are here to help you divide your school's workload more efficiently without risking any unauthorized data breach or limiting users' access.